platform is good for boxing, obviously, but how does this make boxing more mainstream, like somewhat of what
I think ESPN has been good for boxing for 20 years or more, but the last 20 years, I mean, ESPN's been really important for boxing. I mean, all the networks are important collectively, don't get me wrong, but ESPN has, for 20 years, week in and week out, has brought boxing to the average boxing fan, to the regular boxing fan. It's been the lifeblood of boxing. I mean, we used to have a studio show, give you all the boxing news. There was no other show that did that consistently. Every week in and week out, told you what was going on in boxing. So ESPN has been that thread in boxing that's connected the average, the regular fan, the everyday fan to the sport. And now here it is again, doing it again, but doing it at the highest level. And I think that's fitting.
How was the trip to Australia? How was that experience there?
No, the trip to Australia was long. You know, it's a long trip. And it's also a big time change. You know, you're going through a big time change. You got to get through all that. But you're a pro. You do what you got to do. The people were nice. Everybody was nice until I said that Pacquiao won. Then I don't know how nice they're going to be after that.
You took heat for that.
I don't. Yeah, they're blaming me for it. I wish I had that much power that I could change everybody's minds and make the whole United States of America believe in everything I say. I would say to the Australian people, thank you for having that confidence in me, that believe in me that I have that power, but I don't think I really do. But you know, they all seem to like me until I said their man didn't win. But you know, I can only say what I believe, and I'm going to try to stay that way till I die. So whether it's comfortable or uncomfortable, say what I believe.
Teddy, and I got to ask you about the rematch. If it does happen, you're not allowed to broadcast that fight. What did you make of that? They're asking that specifically, that you're going to be involved in the ESPN broadcast. What do you make of that? It seems like they took it personal that you told Jeff Horn right after his fight.
I think what I did was, I did what I try to do as a man every day. Face up to what I say. Be accountable for what I say. Be a man to what I say. You know, a lot of people say things, I see it on TV, I see it on the radio, and they say things derogatory or negative, or maybe not even negative, just a difference of opinion about somebody. And then when they interview them, they never bring it up. They talk as though they agreed with everything, which they didn't agree with when they're face to face. I believe that you shouldn't do that. I had just said on national television that he lost, and I said it in a very strong way. So when I saw him at the interview, I thought that it would be phony. It would be against what I believe in if I didn't at least let him know that I didn't think he won. I was just being consistent with what I believe are the proper principles in certain situations in life. In this case, doing an interview. I just said on national TV he lost. I didn't think I should go on there and glad hand him and pat him on the back and say, hey, great fight, champ. You know, when I just finished saying he lost, I wanted to be honest. I want to be consistent. I want to be truthful. I don't think, having said that, I don't think in any way that I took away from his moment. I didn't overdo it. I didn't, put him on the floor and step on him. I didn't go over the top with it. I just said in a very professional, gentlemanly way, listen, congratulations. You fought a good fight. You fought your heart out. You behaved like we want champions to behave. I didn't think you won.
You can get a trophy for trying.
I didn't. Yeah, I said that earlier. But to him on the air, I said I didn't think you won. I wanted to have full disclosure. I just like to be upfront. And if I'm going to say something about somebody behind their back, I want to say it in front of their face too. So I was just being consistent. And again, doing what I thought was proper to do. Not act like I thought he won when I didn't think he won. But at the same time, I didn't think I went over the top. I thought I was gracious about it. I thought it was professional about it. I didn't, like I said, I didn't grind it into him. I just said I didn't think you won, but you know what? You fought a good fight. You behaved like a champ. And congratulations. How they're taking it and they want to take it. Listen, I don't have control over that. I have control over Teddy Atlas, how I behave, how I act, what I do every day. I don't have control over other people. And I'm just going to continue to have control over myself, say what I believe, and stand by what I believe.
Teddy, and